Hello, it's Wednesday. Wednesday is Leadership Day, okay? And so I don't know whether to call it Leading Wednesday, I'm a Leadership Wednesday, or Wednesday Leadership, whatever it is, but just understand that the plan is to have a leadership lesson every Wednesday. So from today, watch out for this space because I believe that you will be able to learn one or two things about leadership. So generally, I am passionate about leadership. And the reason I'm passionate about leadership is because I believe that all things rise and fall on leadership. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter whether you are in a company or you are at home, whatever environment, whatever circumstance, wherever you are, all things rise and fall on leadership. And this is a point that I really want to bring forth in this Wednesday leadership lessons. And so I pray that you will continue to learn. Now, first of all, let me create or demystify the concept of leadership being a positional thing. And I want to say to you that leadership is not about positions. It has never been and it will never be about positions. In fact, there are people who are in leadership positions, but they are not leaders. And there are people who don't have positions, but they are leaders. Okay? Those are two critical things. And that is why political office doesn't always provide or produce leaders. Politicians are not necessarily leaders. Church pastors and all these men of God are not necessarily leaders. They just have positions. There could be people who are in positions of leadership and they are leaders. And when you have that kind of a person, they have a position and they are also leaders, then you have a wonderful company. You have a wonderful nation. You have a wonderful organization. But the concept is this: all things rise and fall on leadership. If you have a good leader as a nation, the nation rejoices, the nation is happy. If you have a pathetic leadership, the nation becomes pathetic. If the family is led well by the man or by the woman who is there, maybe they're in the absence of a man, the leader of a family determines how high the family will rise or how low they fall. Whether you're in a company, in a career, and you're in this business, your business will be determined. The success of your business will be determined by your leadership. In fact, I think that all schools, especially in my country of Kenya, should introduce a topic on leadership that people can study from when they are very young, maybe grade one, all the way to the last grade. And I think that if we introduce such courses on leadership, we will have different kind of leaders in the next 20 years. We have to prepare ourselves. Now, a nation succeeds or fails based on the kind of leaders they are producing. The kind of leaders that a nation produces are determined by the kind of academic curriculum they have. The curriculum that a nation has is determined by the leaders. So you see, there's this cycle that goes on. If we have bad leaders, they will produce bad curriculums. If we have good leaders, they will produce good curriculums. But then we need to have good leaders for them to see that there is a problem with the curriculum that we are giving, so that then they're able to adjust it and make it more leader approachable or teachable. So, leadership. All things rise and fall on leadership. So today, anyway, I want to look at what I call leading with empathy. Because when we talk about leadership, we are not just talking about you ordering people, pushing people, doing things to people that are not right. So leading with empathy is a topic for today, this Wednesday. This involves understanding and sharing the feelings of others. Now, this is not easy, especially in what we call the big five companies, okay? These are the companies that put more emphasis on tasks, leaders who put more emphasis on tasks than on the well-being of the people. So leading with empathy is a departure from that old tradition of putting more emphasis on tasks and being able to now concentrate on the person. How are they feeling? How are they doing? What state of mind are they in? Now, what research shows is that if a leader is able to focus on the person, the tasks will be completed on time. But if the leader focuses more on the task, the people will begin to lose track and they will not complete the tasks. So leading with empathy is basically all about people. And I want to give you a few points that can help you to begin to become a leader with empathy. Number one point is understand others. In other words, take the time to listen and to understand the perspectives, needs, and challenges of the people that you lead. Number two, communicate effectively. Make sure that your communication is clear, it is compassionate, and you're not just communicating for the sake of it, but you're communicating compassionately. People can see the care in you. So it's not just about you, but it's also about how you say it. All right. Then number three is that you've got to show genuine care. When you talk about leading with empathy, we are talking about being more than just understanding. It's also about showing that you care. This can be through actions. You can offer support to people during difficult times. But most importantly, as a leader, do not take the glory of your followers or the people you lead. Recognize their contribution to what you have been able to achieve. Then number four is being able to foster inclusivity, okay, to bring people together. As an empathetic leader, you value diversity and you create an atmosphere that is inclusive. You don't judge people based on race or color or religion. Then number five is you encourage feedback. As a leader with empathy, make sure that you are open to receiving feedback and use it to improve that side, empathetic side, leading with empathy. Number six is very critical. Avoid micromanagement. Avoid micromanagement. In other words, micromanagement is a huge problem because it shows that you cannot trust your team. So avoid micromanagement. Trust your team to do the things that you believe that they can do. Trust them to fulfill the tasks, okay? And then the last one is take action. Always be a leader who takes action. Empathy must be coupled with action. Address concerns. Don't run away. Address concerns and then provide practical solutions to problems faced by your team. Leading with empathy. Now, we can say a lot of things about empathetic leadership, and we can talk about care and showing concern. But I'm not just talking about these things. I want to encourage you to actually go and begin to live these things, begin to become that leader, leading with empathy. And always remember, all things rise and fall on leadership. Thank you, and God bless you.